Hey, Noel and Bev. So for this assignment, I decided I would try to tell my sustainability education philosophy through an artistic means. What I did was I created a pen and ink drawing, and then incorporated watercolors to that. So I think what this story does is really explain uh, my philosophy, my beliefs, my history, and where I've evolved. And I think it does it kind of in a unique way. I must admit, it kind of took me out of my comfort zone, but I wanted to risk something. So um, here's a little risk, and please forgive the artistic ability. Haven't been able to practice my watercolors lately, but I'm happy with the way it came out, and I think it was a great exercise for me to go through. So what I'll do is I will share the drawing, and then I will narrate the story as we go through the drawing. Um, so this is the overall drawing. You can see, and what we're going to do is we're going to start up here in this corner, and I'll just start here. There once was a boy that loved rivers and streams. He would spend hours a day catching fish, catching crawfish, building dams, looking for snakes, just spending time along the stream, just really loving being in nature. And he would spend so much time in nature and in these streams that they would come home just soaking wet. And he just really had a passion for being there, and he would spend a lot of time there. So as he grew a little bit older, um, other people influenced this appreciation for nature. Other people began to share their appreciation for nature with him, and that kind of promoted even greater interest, even greater appreciation. In particular, this boy's grandfather really invested in him in that respect, and really promoted curiosity for the natural world. As he grew older and learned to read, he would spend a lot of time reading as many books as he could about the topic. Just loved reading about plants and animals. Couldn't get enough of even Wild America, the show that used to be on television. He absolutely loved learning as much as he possibly could about the natural world. So as we move down here, that appreciation for the natural world took him back to the natural world. He would spend long hours, as he was a teenager, just going for walks in the woods, spending time in the woods, not necessarily out of a scientific perspective, but just an appreciation and a joy for being in the natural setting. So as he was spending time in nature, he would begin to see just the beautiful connection and the necessary connection that existed in the natural world between plants and animals, streams and mountains and the sun, and really had an appreciation for that cycle, and the interconnectedness that the natural world offered. As he continued to just explore this area that he was so interested in, he began to kind of consider his faith. And as he considered his faith, he recognized that in his belief system there was a creator, and this creator had entrusted to him and others the natural world that he so appreciated. He explored the role that he plays in this system and the obligations that he assumed to protect and take care of this world. He really started to speculate about how he might fit into this cycle, and how appropriately humans might effect for positive or for negative, the interconnectedness that he saw in nature. Finally, as he recognized, this interconnectedness, he realized that he also had an obligation not just to the natural world and to taking care of the natural world, but he also recognized that he had an obligation to share with others just this joy that he had found in the natural world. That's the story. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I had a great time putting it together. Again, just an out-of-the-box sort of time for me, which was so good, and really caused me to really reflect on, why I believe the things I do, and what kind of brought me to those places or those beliefs. So, thanks again, and yeah, have a great one.